Marine veteran has acquired the legendary sword that slayed the lava monster in the greatest recruiting commercial / documentary ever. The commercial I'm talking about is, of course, the Rite of Passage ad from 1998, where a nasty civilian makes it through a corkscrew death tunnel, climbs a tower, pulls a sword out of a stone like King Arthur, and then kills what might be an actual lava monster because it looks so real, and then he becomes a Marine. He becomes an officer, but we'll excuse that because his sword manual is actually pretty crisp, so it was probably an enlisted guy playing that role because officers are shit at drill. This documentary was, at one point in time, responsible for 80% of all enlistments in the Marine Corps, and probably still gets people to this day. It was even referenced in Generation Kill, and we posted here every Marine Corps birthday. The sword that saved us all is now in the hands of Marine veteran Jackson Dodd, who located, closed with, and purchased the sword for $6,000 from Tony Swatton, who crafted it. Dodd served from 2012 to 2021 as an infantryman and combat instructor, and now he might be the rightful commandant. He told us that last November he saw the commercial and then, because Marines are fucking ridiculous, spent hours tracking it down. Eventually he found Swatton, who made the sword and still had it, and the two negotiated until they settled on the price. And the sword, with the certificate of authenticity, was in the hands of a Marine once again. Swatton said he was going to auction the piece of history off, but wanted it to go to the right person, and luckily the two found each other before he had to send it to auction. Dodd said he was working on getting a plaque made for the weapon, which is not just a prop, but is actually really heavy, and he is also considering temporarily loaning it to the National Museum of the Marine Corps in Virginia. I tried to tell my bosses here that it would make a nice piece to go on my wall back there, but they refused to increase my video budget, which is $0. But anyways, at this point, please give him one. Check out this full story and a lot more at taskandpurpose.com, and be sure to follow us right here for more news by and for the military community.